And we're back with more Digimon. So I did some grinding off screen. So as you see, our levels have been reset, but our general overall Digivolution level has not. But that's okay. Fate won't come to those who wait idly. Solve more cases. Okay.
I mean, fate will come to those who wait idly.
They just usually won't enjoy it once it does.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's have a look at what cases we have available to us. Part-time graduation, cheat strategy, black cat curse, hard worker, and legendary Digimon. There's a lot to talk about the legendary Digimon. Find my dream chief and learn the secret of how to attain that glorious shining body. Alright. Think we can manage that. The client is Solarmon. I'll contact it and ask for details on the case. Hello, are you the one who solves Digimon's problems? Sure, why not? You're not a counselor, but you'll listen to the problem, right? I'm Solarmon. Pleased to meet you.
Well, he's full at the very least, so, you know.
I work in security for a financial institution server. I want you to investigate the head of security secret. What? No, I'm not trying to dig up dirt on my boss or anything like that. Quite the opposite. I look up to my boss, Digimon Gold. Particularly his shiny gold body. Just thinking about it makes me breathless. Wish I had a cool body like that, huh? And I'm starting to feel faint. You barely have a body. You're just some gears. Sorry, I'll get to the point. I want you to investigate the secret of Digimon Gold's body. I must know how I can get such a magnificent body for myself.
You know, my immediate reaction was, well, yeah, how else am I gonna build my own body?
I mean, there's an argument. Why don't I just ask him? I could just go up and ask something like that. Digimon Gold is the big boss. Everyone looks up to him. I'm just a nobody. I get nervous just making my reports to him for work. There's no way I can bring myself to ask something like this. Okay, a little weird, but alright. A case is a case. Does that mean you'll do it? Yeah, sure, why not? Yay, I'll send you the location of the server where he is. Good luck. Alright, let's get to it. Hey, over here, stop. Firewall, it's really strong. Server was hacked a little while ago. Security has seriously stepped after that. Might be a little difficult to get in. I'm used to coming and going as I please. Sorry, I forgot to mention it. That's super helpful. Great, thanks. You can handle it? That's a relief. Well, maybe. Yeah, I do have level 3. Go team.
Go team!
Hackers never cease to amaze me. But inviting a hacker to the server I'm supposed to protect, can't help but feeling a little guilty. I'll put it back. Where's Digimon? He should be here. He's always moving around the server to monitor security. So walk around and you'll run into him soon enough. That's great, thanks. You don't have that kind of time. You're right, it'd be a disaster if an outsider is discovered in the server. New security system is being tested on the server. There should be a short time lag before the administrator is notified. So this is the best chance he has for moving around the server, although... Lure Digimon to come to you? Do you think you can do it? What? So after sneaking in undetected, you're just going to let him know you're here? That sounds dangerous. The alarm, security guards will be here soon. That's the idea, yes. Wow, they gave him a cutscene and everything. Intruder, who are you? Digimon Gold is really here. Solarmon, did you arrive before me? What? You mean to say you deliberately attacked the server in order to lure me here? You have a reason, must be something malicious. Now come quietly, intruder. Alright, suit yourself, pal. Well, he's null affinity, so it doesn't matter. Alright, he's kind of beefy. Maybe I should have leveled up a little before... Well, it's fine. I'm sure this will be fine. That's a bad start. I'm more of a danger to myself than he is to me. Let's try a regular attack. Oh, yeah, you know, our special moves probably are better. Oh, you know what? I bet this will do more damage. Yeah. I shouldn't, you know, deliberately blow myself up. This guy's a lot of HP. I mean, he's not really a threat to us, but we're gonna take a while to punch through this. Well, I guess ton in this case is a little subjective. It's more the fact that we're just level 1. If you're wondering why, it's because I wanted to grind up our ABI stat so that we didn't have to deal with it later. If you want to know how much, all the way. Completely. Absolutely. I was hoping about poison him. That would speed things along a bit. Okay, that should wrap it up, I think. Wonderful.
なんとかなったね。
So you lured me here to defeat me, a cunning ploy indeed. Why am I hearing it in like the Gill Thunder voice from Seven Deadly Schmucks? Ah,
You're making fun of me.
That's not it. He's not an intruder. What do you mean? Do you know this person? You came to ask me something. So you break into this server and cause all this commotion just to ask me a question? If you're genuinely sorry, then I don't want to take things any further. What is it that you are willing to risk capture just to ask me? Gill Thunder Dramon Gold. You want to know the secret of my golden body? Why would a human want to know such a thing? I see, so Solarmon hired you to ask me. I'm sorry, I wasn't brave enough to ask you directly, so I hired this human to do it. I really look up to you. I want a magnificent golden body just like yours. So you just wanted to know how to get a golden body? That's right. Sorry to disappoint you, but there's no secret. It's wires, mirrors. Not at all? I used to be a Solarmon, just like you. I simply worked hard as a security guard, and one day I digivolved into my current form. Gilthundromon Gold. So I just need to work hard? So it's a Digivolution form. Exactly. Digimon look very different after they Digivolve. That's how I went from being a Solarmon to what I am now. It's no secret. There's no need to thank me. I can't believe I lost to a human. Still have some ways to go as head of security. Give Thunderdramon. If you were a real intruder, you would be in serious trouble right now. I must reevaluate my abilities and apply myself to make sure I'm up to the job. Wow, instead of punishing us, you're disciplining yourself. You're so cool. Now, you're probably almost certainly fired, dude, but you know what? Whatever. Thanks for talking to Guardian Gold for me.
What is Digimon actually, spending money on anyway?
That's a fair question. He talks to me all the time now. Working much harder than before, and Guardian Gold is being so supportive. Being supported by someone I admire so much is like a dream. That's cool. He said I should be able to Digivolve like him if I keep up the hard work. I'd given up hope of ever being like him, but knowing that he used to be a Solarmon just like me is really encouraging. He doesn't just look impressive, he's so wise too. I want to be just like him. And I know that if I work hard enough, I'll have the same magnificent golden body one day. Thanks to you, my days are filled with hope again. Once I get my cool new golden body, I'll be sure to visit you and show it off. That's great. Don't Digivolve into something stupid. I'm like cleaning the farm today. You should tell Mirai. I would have to do something like that. Hang in there. Alright, that quest was pretty straightforward. Oh. Part-timer graduation, cheat strategy, black cat curse, and hard worker. Let's try the black cat curse. That sounds fun. Odd stuff isn't happening since I saw that black cat. Must be bad luck. Find that cat and break the curse. Client's name is Okamoto. I'll contact him and ask for details. This is the Hootie hacker. Thanks for taking my case. Hope you can solve it. I've been seeing a black cat in my dreams lately. I'm barely getting any sleep. Yeah, it's Friday's Mirai janking your chain. I should do a purification ritual first. I already tried that. It said I'm not possessed, but I'm still plagued by bad luck. Maybe you just suck. You ever thought of that? You wanna know type of bad luck? Okay, I'll tell you. Suddenly got knocked over from behind, even though there's no one around. My things are going missing, and I trip even when there's nothing there. Sounds like a curse, exactly. What's more, I hear a sound like a cat laughing. What does a cat laughing sound like? It has to be the black cat curse, right? Did I do something to offend a cat? Of course not. Strange black cat just ran straight in front of me and grinned. Black cats have always symbolized bad luck. Now I know those myths are true. Cats are good luck. Shut up. It's not just a coincidence. I really do hear laughing, and it's a hot topic among people who are into the occult. Don't you believe me? The cat really does laugh. So even you can't be completely sure it's just a coincidence. It's not just me. There's similar stories on the occult forum. I'll give you the URL. Go check it out. Curse or not, let's start by going to the URL and gathering information. I mean, we know a thing or two about black cats. Given that one of my Digimon used to be one. Oops, wrong one. Off we go. We go to the occult forum. The air feels a little chilly. I'll ask around here. Strange black cat. Yeah, it ran straight in front of me. Then when I tried to walk, I tripped and fell. I'm certain it was a Korabashi spirit. Korabashi, a word used in Japan for spirits that make people fall over. That's very specific. Gilmon and Palmon. Yeah, I exploded him good. I got a...
Oh no!
I learned a little bit of trivia, actually. Guilmon in the original Japanese is voiced by the same lady who voices Son Goku in Dragon Ball.
Voice 2?
Goku.
Oh.
Son Goku! Yes.
Oh, Masako Nozawa.
Yeah, I couldn't pull the name out of a hat, but it was her.
Yep.
Ah, I wonder if these Digimon are from Joyzy. I'm just saying, there's a lot of weird dub decisions when it comes to the Joyzy accent. It's inexplicable, but omnipresent. Ah, right, you're a data type. Problem solved.
Apparently, the Lakers had a thing with a collab with Toei where they have Luffy play basketball.
That's different.
I'm watching it right now on Twitter. It's actually pretty entertaining.
That on this forum is talking about the Black Cat curse. The reason people believe black cats bring bad luck is because of their association with witches. Black cats have even been killed along with the people accused of being witches during witch hunts. Animals that are completely black with piercing eyes seem to just make people feel uneasy. Until the Edo period, people in Japan actually associate black cats with good luck. I guess different cultures all have their own take. Yeah, that's actually why Europe was ravaged by the plague and Egypt was not. Because cats ate the rats that carried the fleas that carried the plague. It's almost like everything in life is interconnected.
Well, I'll also say that there was a heavy movement of people, and thus of rats, from the east to the west.
Also true.
In the 13th century.
The black cat everyone's been talking about. I think I saw it. It was laughing at people who tripped. Unbelievable, right? It was laughing just like a person. Just as it was about to take a video for analysis, it ran away. The information from people on the occult forum is consistent with what the client said. It seems that the laughing black cat really does exist. I think I saw something run in front of me. Oh no, we're gonna get dumped in the toilet. I ran in front of you. You're a curse now.
Oh
yeah!
No! It's a black Gatomon.
I fell over, but there's nothing there. Maybe I really am cursed. Nah, you just suck. Sorry, Snek, but you're pretty terrible at everything.
Aw, man.
Have to follow that cat.
This is the reason why he needs all force Vidramon. So he has the infinite power. He needs the infinite power of love to compensate, yes.
That checks out.
I don't know if you saw that or not. The bit where Jimmykin actually shows up and he's like, you know, you're such a fool. You know, you're just like those people that, you know, say that their pets are like part of their family, or they're going to conquer the world with the power of love. And I'm looking there with my Vidramon and like, did he just say that to me? Did he just disparage the power of love? Me? Here,
the guy
right in front of my Vidramon?
Vidramon of all creatures, yeah. Aren't you scared of
Yes.
curse? What a curious fellow you are. That's correct. I'm the black cat that everyone's talking about. You wanna know why I'm claiming to curse people? It's their own fault. Every time someone sees me, they start talking about bad luck and act all scared. I'm so beautiful, yet they make such outrageous assumptions. It's absolutely disgraceful. That's right, kitties are for loves and for pets. So I decided to pretend I really could bring bad luck and give everyone a fright. It was the humans who started making a fuss about curse and whatnot. They're such unusual creatures. How could a curse possibly exist in cyberspace? I don't let some human tell me what to do. If you want to stop me, you have to do it by force.
Considering that there are numerous Digimon that are specifically said to move beyond, are said to literally be so strong they exceed the realms of logic and faith.
Yep.
Some of which include Arcadimon, Millenniumon, which literally twist time around it. Such is its autistic. Yeah, Megidramon. You know, there's a few of them that are just literally so strong that they just, like, reality seems to break down around them.
Yep.
Old Force Vidramon.
Old Force Vidramon is a weird exception where, like, he's so powerful, reality builds up in his presence.
I was gonna say, yes, that he's more like, because his entire thing is he literally Zero Maro gained that ability in order to overcome Arcadimon's basically like, nah, you can't defeat me, I'm the strongest! And he's like, oh no, you didn't.
Can't believe I lost. Well done. I know what you want to say, I just need to explain it to people, right? Of course I tried telling them I'm not responsible for any curse and that I'm just a Digimon. But whenever I approached someone, they got scared and ran away. That really annoyed me. Not all humans are afraid. Hashtag not all humans. Maybe, but my pride wouldn't let me back down. You're right.
Yeah, you're definitely a cat.
Yeah, seriously. Maybe they would have come to see me differently if I'd been more patient. I don't want people to think of me like this anymore. I won't scare any more humans. But how can I undo everything I've already done? Go around and give people pats on the noggin. Yes. The cat will pet the human, and that will make everything better. Do you think all the people I've scared will listen if I apologize? You sure? I'll swallow my pride and give it a try. Thanks for your support. I'll do my best.
That's all we can ask.
Yep.
Just don't go evil.
Yeah.
Just please don't go. Just don't go evil and, you know, subsume sin into your soul, Black Gatomon. Yeah. Become Ophanimon fall down mode rather than Lilithmon or a Demon Lord.
I mean, you gotta remember, you know, being a virus type does not mean you're evil.
Yes, but I mean, the Demon Lords literally, they're literally Demon Lords.
Yeah, literally actually demons, yes.
Yes.
One of the programs that hackers use behind the curse.
I mean, I know that Beelzemon is like, he's supposed to be like an anti-hero. And I mean, even Leviamon, which is supposed to kind of sort of be like, you know, he devours, you know, evil in the world. But I mean, he also is a big freak off crocodile.
Yeah. I just believe there's no curse. Wasn't entirely convinced when he explained it to me, but the Black Cat just came to apologize. Now I know it was playing a prank to get back at everyone for misunderstanding it. It's clearly very sorry, so I forgave it. I posted an update on the occult forum. It says a misunderstanding shouldn't happen again. But humans really are strange. Once they convince themselves they've been cursed, they blame that curse every time they fall over and when anything bad happens. Maybe that's all curses are. If you hadn't revealed the truth, everyone would still think it was real. Thanks for breaking the curse. The cat sends its thanks.
I mean, as soon as I realized that the cat was actually a hot goth GF, I was like, yeah, okay, I'll be alright with being cursed.
Mirai told me to talk to you more. I'm going to do just that. Talk to you soon. I don't see able to reply, but you can contact me anytime.
Oh my.
Mirai can contact me anytime. Use it on the farm island and be useful.
Oh my. Oh my.
Okay, what are the rewards? Let's see if there's anything. Guess we'll do the oldest one first. Hard worker. My colleague is non-stop without food or sleep. Doesn't listen to anyone. Can you persuade him to rest? I mean...
Speaking of black cats, though. I have to say, in my experience, it's not the black cats that are evil. It's actually the tortoiseshells.
Yeah, torties are way more evil than black cats. Black cats
And
are
even
usually
then, I mean,
very friendly.
Yes. Even then, torties are just kind of dingbats. They're not actually malicious.
Yeah.
Unless a cat has been, like, harassed, they're not going to be...
Yeah.
Actually.
Black cats are usually pretty
Anyway.
easygoing in my experience. I'll contact him and ask for the case details. Thanks for taking my case. It's my friend. I want you to stop him from working. Explain.
Stop him from working!
It's not that I want to interfere with his work. The thing is, he started working with a computer a little while ago, but he's constantly on it. I'm worried he'll work himself to death at this rate. Oh, so you have a friend who holds himself to impossibly high standards and beats himself up when he fails to meet impossibly high standards. And what you're trying to say is that he shouldn't be doing that because that's bad for him. And... Wait, are we still talking about the same person?
Wow, I feel like I just caught, like, several strays out of that exchange.
He's always been a hard worker, but this is different. He's not eating or sleeping. All he does is work on his computer all the time. Today, yesterday, the day before. It's not normal. I have to do something about it, so I tried forcing him to stop by turning his computer off. When I did that, he went absolutely insane. He was literally out of control. And everyone's too afraid to intervene. So I need a hacker to shut down his computer by force. Here's the terminal information for his piece. Is he working on, like, an important project? Is he on, like, a crunch time or something? Like, I need bigger context for this. Don't know what's got him so obsessed, but it's putting his life in danger. Please stop him. Right, stop Itaku. I mean, stop your friend. Understood. Won't even stop to eat or sleep.
There it is again! There's another...
That's certainly not normal. I don't know what's behind it, but I better shut down his PC as soon as possible. Alex is directly from Eden. I have to stop Itaku's perfectionism and self-loathing.
Yeah, you're not going to do that. Sorry, bro.
Just saying.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Go to the syncing computer. Just Itaku, in a room, just frowning very thoughtfully at his own work. And I'm like,
I hate this.
I'm like,
I hate this so much.
I'm like, bro, what are you doing? And he's just like, I hate everything. And I'm like, why? And he's like, because I made it. And I'm like, bro, do you like need some coffee or something?
I just wish it was better. I wish I were better.
Look, I'm gonna get Klonoa to just, like, you know, muffle your face between her cleavage, and that'll make you feel better. Enter the password.
Wait, which one is Kalinoa again?
Lady Devimon.
Oh, right.
Doesn't look like I can go further without a password. The password is butts. I'll take a guess. It's always butts.
Password accepted.
Security system is triggered when the wrong password is entered. All I have is ask someone who might know. Is it butts? His password. I don't know it. Great, thanks. You've been so much help. Something to help you guess. I don't know if this will help. There's a phrase he always says when he talks about his dreams. I don't know what language it is. Definitely not English. It was difficult to remember at first, and I've heard it so many times. Something like posunt quia posi videntu, but I'm not sure about spelling. Okay. You found it. It's Latin. We met at the university. We swore we'd make our dreams come true together. We joined the same company, worked really hard, but he's taking things too far now. Please help him. Right. Save Itaku. Can do.
Man, I'm just...
That's the password. The shutdown should work, right? And just saying... Sometimes you gotta remind your Pugum that, no. Sometimes it's okay to lay off the self-deprecating humor.
Never! That's right, Arrow Digimon. Punch it! Punch your inadequacies!
If you're wondering why we're kind of leveling up quickly, that's because we have Platinum Sukamon, which, as those who watched the first game will remember, actually has an XP passive.
Do we have any Tactician USBs?
Not yet. We don't really have what it requires for that. Posant quia passe videntur. Probably botched the enunciation on that. Password verified. I told you that was close enough to butts. You know, it was pretty close.
Posterior, no.
Ooh, free stuff. Hold that thought, Mud Frigimon. I have to go check for all the free stuff. Yeah, I know it's on his laptop, so technically I'm just stealing data from his computer, but he's not gonna miss it. I'm the main character.
Yeah, Mud Frigimon, you know, is the same as Frigimon, but just brown. Does that mean... Oh my...
She's made of mud.
Oh my...
There is nothing deeper here. It's just a Frigimon.
Howdy, yo! I'm Mud Frigimon! Oh, no!
But Frigimon has a southern accent. Those are hot.
Howdy, y'all. I'm an older lady. It's like a stepmom to a bunch of small children.
She's perfect.
By the power of Yggdrasil, she's perfect.
Who are you? The user of this computer asked me not to let anyone near here. He just wanted to get on with his work. I can't let you interrupt him. I forget if Frigimon's a data type or a vaccine type. I genuinely don't remember.
That is a data.
No, Mud Frigimon's data, but it's like... Oh, do you mean Frigimon?
Oh, Frigimon, I believe, is data.
Okay.
But Mud Frigimon is, yeah, is data. That's data right there, dude.
Yeah, no, I mean, I can see that part. The only thing I was wondering if Frigimon was also...
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that she's data.
Oh, that was insultingly simple.
I actually realized, playing Cyber Sleuth, and I didn't really notice this before, you can basically simultaneously attack them through any elemental weaknesses they have, and also through the entire data virus vaccine triangle. And so, yeah, it's actually really easy to get super effective damage on people.
It is. Even though he was a vaccine type, Arrow Digimon was still doing 0.75 damage because he's Wind Affinity. I'll leave, as long as you don't interfere with his work. Something made him desperate. He wanted people to acknowledge him. So he started working on his computer night and day. Humans are funny things. They have free will, yet they let themselves be treated like puppets to make others think more highly of them. I just lent that puppet a hand.
I feel like we should let him do what he wants to do. And if he wants to keep on working, he should just keep on working.
That's true. I agree. I'll just leave if that's what he wants. I'll go back up and update the client. In the end, it's really his call, and it's not like the Digimon was manipulating him into working. Have we shut down his PC? Actually, something's happened since we last spoke. And only after I told you about the password, he collapsed and was taken to the hospital. I just arrived. He's fine, though. Luckily, it's not life-threatening, so he's probably just exhausted, then. Sorry all our efforts have been for nothing, but I think this is for the best. His body shut down before we could shut down his computer. Please consider this case over. Well, I guess that resolved itself, though. Now he's saying he's useless and wants to quit his job. Oh, so it is Ditaku! Seems to have made up his mind. He's even written a letter of resignation. His password, Possunt quia posse videntur. It means they can because they think they can. After everything he's been through and not collapsing like this, his confidence must have really taken a heavy blow. Something made him desperate. Did you learn that after getting into his PC? I agree, he certainly seemed desperate. To tell you the truth, he was so desperate because of me. Our company held a competition a little while ago. We both took part. Luckily, I did well, but he wasn't so fortunate. Now that I think about it, it was right after that competition that he became glued to his computer. I don't want him to give up on his dreams. We swore we'd make them come true together. I think we'll have another talk with him about his dreams. Even if he quits his job, there will still be other ways for him to achieve his dreams. To be honest, I don't know how he'll respond. There's something I need to tell him. Anyway, thanks for your help. Goodbye. I mean, whether he works himself to death or not, it's the man's choice. So, as long as he's happy with that choice, that's what matters. You people at home can be like, yeah, no, you gotta do something. No, I don't. I don't, actually. As a matter of verification. No.
Hacker, rank up!
Ah, we got someone from the Farm Island. Envious hacker Konami. Beat hijacking hacker Saya Zubamon's lost item. Well, let's beat up Konami. The gentleman found blacklisted hackers on Underkowloon level 2. The Digimon need to live in peace. Haven't I seen this online? Everything's online. It's all like, lol. The joke is that the quests from the Farm Island are actually very boilerplate. There's not too much that differentiates them. That kind of is like how they say the point. Not gonna Stripes territory. No boys allowed. Okay. I'm not a boy. I'm a man, baby.
Oh my! You're allowed. Why is it so wet in here?
Smells humid.
It is humid.
Yep, beating up some baby Digimon. That's the way of a hero.
Goo gaga and baby. Ah! Nuclear bomb versus a coughing baby.
Better bring 2 nuclear bombs, just in case.
You know, it's funny actually.
What's that?
Have you actually used Metal Agumon?
Which one?
Metal Agumon.
Metal Agumon? You mean Metal Greymon?
Or Metal Greymon, yes. Yes, I'm sorry.
I have in other games, yes.
Okay, I was just thinking, I'm like, you know, have we ever actually shown off the move that we keep talking about where he literally throws nuclear missiles out of his chest?
It's a pretty well-known move. Metal Greymon has always been a bit of an icon. Okay, Ditaku, here's a question for you. The Geo Greymon line or the classic Greymon line?
Are you asking, like my preference?
Yes. Which would you rather have?
I think, personally, probably Geo Greymon.
Alright.
I mean, I think they're both good, but I actually really like the entire pun of the rise and shine from their names.
That is.
Also, the entire conceit of burst mode is just really cool.
Also
I like that.
That's fair. That's fair. I hate them. So-called
All right, what about
internet celebrities. Guys, I'm feeling called out on this mission. Posting stupid selfies, so desperate for attention. Hate the people who idolize them. I'm gonna use Digimon to attack them with viruses. You're just like them. I especially hate that Hipster Snek. Such a D-bag. Everyone hates him.
Why doesn't he call me back?
Oh, that took a left-hand turn I wasn't ready for.
Hey, boys.
Backhand.
Go back. It was too bluey. I mean, it literally is a baby version of that.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, we're not going to get Hell Crusher?
Not the first level version.
Yeah.
Part of, but while I was ABI grinding, I was putting them through different forms, so they actually got a lot of attacks during that time. I was jealous. I wanted attention to people on social media. But you're right, no one likes jealous people. I think I'll just take some time away from social media and get a grip. Good on you, mate.
Wow. Wow. You know, good job. You
See, that's a healthy attitude. People really do need to work on their relationship with social media. Social media is a cancer of the soul.
I don't want to do my errands. Am I going to have to get the bat?
No, please don't.
Good. Glad we have an understanding. All right, Snek. What about you?
You know,
Between the two Greymon lines.
I like both. But if pressed, I like the Geogreymon a little bit better. Like, there's really not much difference in Greymon and Metal Greymon, apart from, like, his arm and his, like, the top of his head where it becomes the helmet. But when you get to, like, Geogreymon, when he first becomes, Rise Greymon, there's a pretty substantial difference between the two. Like, it feels like he, like, changes more design-wise. Don't get me wrong, the regular Greymon line is good, but it's also kind of unimaginative, too.
I mean, I kind of cut it some slack because, I mean, it and Digimon basically are the entire reason why, Digimon Dragons are the way they are.
Yep.
We wouldn't have, Monodramon or Shoutmon or any of the other dudes, or even my boy Gumdramon, if it wasn't for those two, so.
All true. All true. Solved. Alright, so we'll do part-timer graduation. I know it's sudden, but I have to quit Hoodie. It's harsh doing it this way, but could you let the owner know? Wait, is that the part-timer that our friend was crushing on?
I believe it is, yes.
Yuri Kashiwagi. She's the waitress Chitose has a major crush on. Oh, that answers our question. Does she want to quit? It's a shame, but informing the owner is a simple task. Although I don't actually know who the owner is. Hey, did you take that case? Huh? No, I'm too late. She probably hasn't seen it yet. Cancel, cancel! Phew, I've assigned it to me. That was close. Just pretend you never saw it, okay? Huh? Accepting that case means we acknowledge that she's quit. We can't allow that. That wouldn't bother you, would it? To you, she's just a cute waitress, right? But she knows that Hoodie's a hacker team. While we're busy with cases, she handles the day-to-day running of the cafe. She's indispensable. More importantly, she's my mental oasis, a single flower that brightens up the drab Hoodie. Okay.
Wow.
What about Erica? You know she's not exactly feminine. For you, GRI didn't cook, she'd survive on junk food and those toothachingly sweet drinks she makes. She's cute, maybe one day she'll blossom, but she's not there yet. Dang, dude, just way to come out of the gate swinging. Compared to Yuri, who makes macaroons on her days off. At least, that's what I imagine she does. So you don't even know! You're just making stuff up! I'm sure she does.
I'm gonna laugh. I'm gonna laugh if she's like a total tomboy when she's not on the clock. And she's like, yeah, I play softball and roller derby, and I
play rollerball.
I play rollerball, and I do, karate, and
I'm sure she does. Either them or Cupcake. Something cute like that. Or no, wait, I got it. She's obsessed with sumo. In any case, seeing her at the counter brightens up my day and makes me ready to take on whatever life throws at me. What's more, it's strange that someone so reliable would just decide to quit. Something must have happened. Until I know what, I won't acknowledge she's quit. No way. I'm gonna look for her. You help me. I'm searching the real world, you search Eden. Someone must know something. And don't say a word to the owner until we've heard what she has to say. Who's the owner? Who is the owner? You don't know? It's Erica. Qua. Since she's still a minor, on paper the owner is a distant uncle. But it's Erica who actually takes care of everything, whereas Ryuji and I handle the things off the premises. We're more suited to those jobs. Erica's happy to let people come and go as they please, so she'll gladly give the okay if she hears Yuri wants to quit. So don't say anything to her. If you do, I'll never introduce any cute girls to you for the rest of your life. Implying that they talked to you in the first place, Chitose? Now let us begin the search for my sweet angel. Alright. Okay, I'll indulge your weird crush.
Well, that was a face.
Yeah. Guess we'll start in the residential zones and work our way to the top.
I mean, here you are with, human ladies, and here I am with, cosmic alien dragon angel.
I heard that Eden's full of floors where hackers lurk together. Hackers will run defenses. Even when Kamishiro tightens security, it sounds up more of a game of cat and mouse. Is this how they have fun, trolling all its regular users? Yeah, basically. No, she'll probably have an exclamation point over her head, so let's just kind of poke around till we find the NPC in question. Otherwise, I'll be reading a lot of unnecessary canned dialogue. No, you're still here. How's existentialism for you, buddy? Every moment of my life is filled with agony. I wish for death, and it will not find me.
Either that or he's like, hey, how you doing?
Whoa.
I'm
I'm
gonna leave. I'm gonna leave.
How's existentialism working for you, big boy?
I'm gonna
Okay.
I'm gonna evolve into Marine Angemon.
That's weird.
Did you just finger guns me and you're just a little Pac-Man ghost?
You don't even have fingers! How did you physically do that?
Stop doing that! Stop finger gunning me!
Ah, here we go.
Oh.
Oh, Yuri from Nakano Stripes. Are you with Hootie? Why would you be looking for a hacker on a team that's fighting against Zaxxon? Yuri, I mean that hacker. I forget which team she's on, but I've heard rumors of hacker with that name. It's not exactly an uncommon name in Japan, but whatever. Yuri Kashiwagi, never heard of her. Is she famous? Not as far as I know. Heard a rumor that another hacker team has been on the rampage. Which one was it? Nakano something, or Ueno something. People are saying they're making some serious money from illegal hacking. Oh, so she's a traitor. And we'll have to assassinate the traitor. What? She's a hacker? She's with the Nakano Stripes. Isn't that the hardcore team in a feud with Zaxxon? I had no idea. Could she actually be an enemy? Now I'm really excited. Qua. Sworn enemies unknowingly becoming attracted to each other. It's like something out of a movie. You can't get more romantic than that. The mothers try to tear them apart, and despite numerous obstacles, the forbidden love triumphs and overcomes all adversity. That's not usually how those stories go. Yuri, why did you think Nakano Stripes?
Really no. Really no.
Don't look at me like that. You haven't got a romantic bone in your body. Surely you can see why I'm a little excited. In any case, whether the rumors are true or not, we need to speak to her in person. Someone claims to have seen her in Under Kowloon 3. Let's go. Well, at least we actually have a goal. We're not just wandering around blindly this time.
I mean, that basically is, if a single sentence could, basically if I could, sum up Cyber Sleuth in a single sentence, it's where the hell do I direct my, team of cosmic nuclear angel dragons?
Those clothes, probably Hoodie. I didn't think they were planning to grow the team. That's cool. Oh yeah, we tore a swath through here not too long ago.
Yeah, we did.
I don't talk to Zaxxon dogs. Leave me alone. I don't know why Yu-Gi-Oh's acting all big all of a sudden. Eh. Not even Zaxxon. I'm
Right.
Hootie.
I forget. Zaxxon isn't allied with Hootie?
Oh, we're allies. Oh, okay. Frigimon is a vaccine. Okay.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't sure, honestly.
I kind of sworn that she was supposed to be Data, but, you know,
Hey.
whatever.
It's also one of those instances where it could have been both. You have weird situations
I mean-
like how Waymon is technically a champion, but he's also technically an ultimate, but he's also technically a mega. So...
I mean, you know, it's kind of hard to tell at a glance unless they're dark and covered in leather like certain Klonoas.
yeah, there's something to be said for that.
How did you guys know I'm a dumb virus type? Gee, I can't know.
Random hunch. Lucky guess.
Yeah. Hey guys, it's me! Oh, Playtmon!
Mushroomon after
Did
my
I-
famous cameo in Ban Ban.
Did I, did you see the, Pinocchimon with his,
Oh,
revolver?
yeah, with his revolver, yes. And if you attacked instead, you actually would have taken less damage. Just thinking out loud here in Kilomon.
Oh yeah! Gonna cut the grass, Mon!
Gotta have the annoying Ojo-sama laugh. Not optional.
さあ行こう
Your head explode.
I shouldn't laugh at that. That's mean. Clockwork is saying he passed his Linux final, and I responded with, "Congratulations! Did you have to write these tests yourself?"
正義
Oh,
は
that's gonna make some people salty.
なんてな
I mean, it's true though.
No, I just had to do a bunch of labs and questions.
Fair. You can understand our confusion, however. Ah, wonder if it's the lady there with the Angemon.
開始だ
It's a car. Oh, love, it's forbidden.
That's not Centaur.
sorry. I'm sorry, Angela. You know that you're no longer allowed in the digital world. Not since the incident. That was when I was 11 years old.
Angemon, I'm sorry things turned out like this. Yuri! Chitose, Sneksuke, what are you doing here? We're here to stop you. You can't just quit on us. We've only just got to know each other. We can't leave things like this, can we? Came all the way here to ask me that? Heard a rumor you're in Nakano Stripes. So you found out. You're very resourceful. Sorry I didn't say anything. It's true. I'm a hacker with the Nakano Stripes. My name is Yuri, and I use Angemon. It's also true that the Stripes are involved in some very unsavory business. I'm ashamed to admit that I was part of that. Don't worry, I'm done with them. I decided to leave the team. I made that decision thanks to you and Hootie. Us. When I first started working at Hootie, I looked down on you. I thought it was just foolish for hackers to talk about justice. But as I watched you, I gradually realized that what I was doing was foolish. You all seem so happy every day, especially since Sneksuke joined. Seeing like that showed me how dull everyone in my team was. Started thinking about how Angemon must be so bored by all the pointless things I've been making him do. That's why I'm through with all of it. I'm gonna set Angemon free, quit the team, and give up hacking. Quitting your job at the cafe to avoid causing us any trouble. My old team might have gotten suspicious if I kept working at your place. I don't want to involve you in my mess. Yuri. That's all. Please tell the owner. I never got around to telling her. Angemon, this is a goodbye for us, too. Thank you for everything. You won't have to do any dirty work ever again. Go and be free in Eden. Angemon? He doesn't want to leave you. It's great that you're leaving your team, but why not just stay with us? Obviously, I want you to stay. More importantly, we can't let the cafe go out of business. We need that place for certain cases. That's why we need someone who knows what they're doing. If the person's a hacker, even better. Don't worry about causing us trouble. We can handle anything that comes our way. Please stay, for Hootie. Chitose. Yuri, there you are. Oh no, they're hipsters! What are you doing here?
We're the mean girls, the assassins of the Nakano Stripes.
It's the Nakano Stripes. First you leave the team, and now you're sneaking off with those Zaxxon dogs, you traitor. You see about nothing to do with it. I'm giving up hacking. It's not enough. You know too much about us. Did you think we just let you walk away? Get over here. Yuri, let her go. Status, Hootie. This is a private matter. Mind your own business, or else... we'll just stand by and let you treat her like that. Angemon, will you fight with us? I remain to ask, what are those metal things on your chest? Are those, like, things you sewed on? Or are those part of your body? If they're part of your body, why does your chute wrap around them?
Oh, the metal, like, screws in his body?
Yes.
You know, I have a theory about that.
What's that?
It's a reference. It's a reference to Kenshiro.
That? Yeah, I can see that. Looks like he means business. I like this guy. Come on, Snek, let's save her. Ah, nice champion level Digimon there. Sure would be a shame if I hit it really, really hard.
I wonder what he means by oh god.
Alright, you made me mad. You're going to explode now.
Zero smash! Wow.
So, as I was saying...
Hey boys. We're both weird monster things. None of us are boys.
Wow, they're getting 2 assists for this fight, because Angemon actually is on the party. Okay, I love your enthusiasm. Attack the one that doesn't resist damage from your typing, please.
Okay, so, now if this was Adventure 01, him doing, the Justice Fist would immediately cause him to go like, well, now I have to sacrifice myself in order to defeat the bad guy. Yeah. Wow, Angemon, you sure are not helpful. No, seriously, why is Angemon so... I mean, he's supposed to be markedly stronger than the other champions, and yet he just... doesn't. Yeah, he just doesn't.
Wow, that was entirely ineffectual.
Ah! Ah! I wish we'd stop this plant-on-plant violence.
Now get away from her. Don't come any closer. Take one more step and I'll destroy her account. How predictable. Your team disgusts me. Your team disgusts me.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Jimmies of all ages, your with the apostrophe is short for you are. If you're trying to say possessive, like something that someone owns, it's your, just Y-O-U-R.
Where did that come from?
This
Here
is
and
not
now,
hard.
over here.
This is not hard.
Now, to give you what you deserve. Using her as a shield like that, I'm usually very good-natured, but you've overstepped the mark. Are you ready? Yee! Nah, I'd never use violence against a girl.
I would.
But I've used malware to steal their personal information. If they ever step out of line, I can make them pay. Don't worry, Yuri. Wow, you actually did something a hacker would do. Congratulations. It's about time. What does that mean? You think I've been all talk till now? Kind of. Thanks, both of you and Angemon. It's all over now. So will you stay with us? For Hootie, of course. If it was just because you want to keep hitting on me, I'd refuse. But if it's for Hootie, I guess I could stay. So... Okay, I won't quit. I owe you after all. Alright! I do have one thing to ask, though. Chitose, could you take Angemon? Take Angemon. Oh, I know what's happening here. Okay. So, if you don't remember, in 02, Angemon and Ankylomon could DNA Digivolve into Shakomon. So she's going to give him her Angemon, and his two Digimon are going to be Ankylomon and Angemon. And then he'll DNA Digivolve them into Shakomon.
Huh. I'm gonna be real with you there, Professor. A lot of O2, I was just like, oh my god, this is so dumb.
Yeah, 02 was pretty bad, but the Digimon designs were good.
I mean, I thought, honestly, I was like, oh, they're gonna do something with the Dark Ocean, and this is gonna be like
No.
an explanation for where all the evil came from.
Nope.
And Cthulhumon is gonna ultimately, and then no, and then they're like, lol lamau, it's Myotismon again, and I'm like, you were the worst villain from 01. Seriously. Any of the other ones would have been better.
Can't do any more hacking until the heat is off, and I'd really miss Angemon, so I want you to use him. In fact, if anything, they should have used Devimon. That would have been the perfect opportunity for him to be like, I'm back! Did you forget me? The Digimon who was known for corruption? That would have made more sense than Myotismon.
I mean, they could have actually had, come Digimon! Come back, but, that would have actually been cool, and we can't have that.
Yeah... I can trust you. You look so happy fighting by your side, too. What do you think, Angemon?
You know what? Okay, this is gonna be my hot take.
All right.
The only reason why people like Myotismon is because they like Datomon and her heel turn, which I admit is cool. But that's like the coolest part of that entire arc. It dragged way too long, and the entire thing of Myotismon being like, yes, everything is going to my plan. I'm going to conquer both the human and the digital world. Yes. Is so lame.
The biggest issue
really
is, like, they were trying to do this Problems at Home arc with Myotismon, but then they forgot that they have 18 main characters. And it's like, that's too many. That is too many characters. And it's too much to juggle in order to make a good, like, expedient plotline. So it got out of hand really fast, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Angemon likes the idea.
Although, I mean, I'm just gonna say this also. Have you seen the mashup where they took Pippa's audio and put it over Mimi?
Yes.
So you get Mimi complaining about how she's gonna shoot up a Walmart.
Yep. Yeah, I have seen that. I'll take great care of him. I'll see you both back at the cafe. Even though I'm going to keep working for you, I'll still pay you for this case. Thank you so much. You're both amazing. Did you hear that? Amazing! She thinks I'm amazing! And she gave me Angemon. You said that Angemon's the first present she's ever given me. I'll treasure him. You can have all the money from her case. Angemon's enough for me. Okay, dude, whatever. All 30 bucks. What was that attack that saved Yuri just now? Let's get something to eat. My treat.
Bucks.
We can come up with a strategy for how I can win over Yuri. We're not leaving until we have one. We'll stay there all night if necessary. I don't like you that much, Chitose. Let's not get carried away, man. Is someone there? Hope they didn't hear too much. I heard everything. Sorry if I'm not feminine enough for you. Humph. Dot 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 dot.
Wait, Erica was. Wow.
Well, that was the unexplained attack that went off that helped during the hostage situation. Probably she had Wormmon do something, I would imagine. Alright. Cheat strategy. Students are cheating en masse using high-tech equipment. I need to stop them. Can you help? Yes. We can start by not letting them have computers during tests. Test proctor on paper. Pencils. Any of this ring a bell? In case I'm a Noden teacher, he never taught me, but he might recognize my face. Don't think it'd be a good idea to talk to him, unless we're used to do it. In case I'm a teacher at your old high school. I see your predicament. I'll talk to him for you if you want. You stay out of sight. Pleased to meet you. Thank you for taking my case. I'm Matsuyama. I teach Japanese at Inoden High School. I'm also the guidance counselor. I contacted you to investigate an incident of group cheating in a certain class. I don't want news of this getting out. Students' futures are at stake. Whatever you do, don't let the police know. I understand. Please give me the details. We discovered that a group of students cheated on the last midterm test. All 40 students in the class were involved. Every single one? Shouldn't you just punish them? We have no evidence. We don't know how they did it, so we can't punish them. Then how do you know they cheated? Grade 3 Class C's test results improved very suddenly, and their answers to the essay questions were identical. So, like, they didn't even change it a little bit? Like, what the heck? Maybe they used phones or digivices, or maybe they somehow got hold of the questions before the test. Students are forbidden from having electronic devices on them during the test, and the student did try to steal the test paper, but he failed. Since that incident, the test papers have been kept under lock and key, and that hasn't stopped the class from cheating somehow. I'm certain they found a way to smuggle in a small device and use it to cheat. Then why not single out one student, put the pressure on and get them to confess? The one who tried to steal the test paper, for example. It was Shigenobu from Grade 3 Class C. We've already talked to him multiple times. But he just keeps saying he doesn't know anything more about it. He won't say anything. Kids in the class bully him for doing things for them. Into doing things for them. I read that wrong. We've tried to deal with it, but they've been threatening him not to tell anyone. Putting pressure on him and trying to get a confession would just make the situation even worse. So we won't do anything until we have hard evidence. We can't just rush in and solve problems with force like teachers did back in the old days. It's tough being a teacher these days. Certainly is. So, what do you think about this incident? I'd like to hear your views. Sounds like they use some kind of device. There are ones now that are smaller than a pea, but I doubt high schoolers would be able to get their hands on anything that sophisticated. If they did, not even a strip search would be able to find them. And that would get a lot of people arrested, just saying. There are limits to what can be detected by the naked eye. I've considered approaching a specialist. Of course, we tried that. We hired someone to deploy a body scanner at the classroom door. He didn't find anything. Those students sure are cunning. You're our last hope. We're willing to pay whatever you ask. Please help us. Seems like we're the right people for the job. We'll investigate how the students pulled it off. Thank you. Please contact me as soon as you find anything. We'll start running background checks on all the students. All 40 of them. This is going to be hard work. Goes for you too, Snek. You did take this case after all. Now it's 20 for me and 20 for you. If we can get Chitose in on this, we can probably narrow it down to like 12 or 13 each. Each one has students from other classes about grade 3, Class C. No one in the 3rd grade should know me, I hope. Still, I'd better be careful. Alright, time to get some investigating on. Grade 3 Class C, I don't really want anything to do with that class. Or most of them are the bad kids in 3rd grade that are in that class. It's not really 3rd grade, it's more like 3rd year in high school, I believe. And it's like saying 3rd grade has very different connotations. That would imply that they're 8 years old.
A 3rd year in high school would be like a 12th year in the U.S.
Yeah.
You're 17 to 18 years old.
I even saw a group of them yelling at a boy named Shigenobu who was in my class last year. Yeah, popular guy today. Tell me about your friends. Erica, Ryuji, Chitose, my classmate Yu. They're all great. It's also these guys called the Tomo Bros who help me with my podcast, and you should listen to our podcast. It's really good.
So anyways, guys, here's a deep and nuanced discussion as to why Tamers is Wagnerian opera.
I mean, it is.
Jerry! I'll never forgive myself!
Anything strange about the kids at grade 3, Class C. I got friends in Class C. He started wearing contact lenses all of a sudden, which is weird because his eyesight's always been fine. When I asked him when he started needing glasses, he said he doesn't, but still wears them. I don't know what's up with him. I think we have our answer already. So we just need to turn him upside down and shake him till the contacts pop out. Oh my god, they're using Google Glass. They're all a bunch of dweebs! Grade 3, Class C. It's a class next to mine. Looking for gossip about them. I heard them saying everything is going perfectly thanks to the rabbits. I had no idea what they're talking about, though. Maybe they said mice? Whatever they said, it was some kind of small furry animal. How's it going? Found anything? Great. Tell me what you got back. Sorry for making you go. Did any of the students recognize you? It was okay, but I was nervous. Sorry to hear that, but I think asking you to handle my part of the investigation would have been asking too much. While you were asking around, I found some things out about the hacking tool. Let's meet at Hootie to share what you found and discuss how to proceed. Several days later... Had there been any developments? Yes, we identified the tool they used to cheat. What was it? It's called a mole, extremely dangerous, and its sale has been banned. We found that 40 of them have recently been purchased on Eden's black market. The exact number of students in Grade 3 Class C. Right. My colleague investigated where they were shipped to. It's an area where the students in that class live. It appears the students conspired to acquire the banned mole tool. But what exactly is it? It's a miniature wearable computer, basically a mobile device that you can wear. Lets the user log into Eden from anywhere. It's impossible to tell if someone's wearing one as they're looking. Even the latest scanners can't detect it. It's not only small, but incredibly hard to see. It's made from materials that are almost indistinguishable from the human body. How's it worn? It's like a set of contact lenses and earpieces. They're worn on the surface of the eye and in the ear. That's why we didn't notice it. I never knew such a thing existed, but why has it been banned? People have been running the trouble with logged in with the device. Transferring money to an unknown account, attacking strangers on the street, things like that. But all those arrested have no memory of those things taking place. Red seats! That's an Ultraman joke. What's going on? Does wearing a mole make you go insane? No, but...
Oh, I was thinking that you were making a deadly premonition joke.
Well, I'm about to say...
Right.
Yeah, either of those could work in this context.
Except that was a poison gas that mind controlled people.
Yeah, made from the red seeds, yeah. Hacking a mole user allows you to temporarily control their actual body for some reason. That's crazy. How's that possible? No one knows. Even the manufacturer and Kamashiro haven't been able to figure it out. Well, I mean, we've seen the Growlmon literally possess a dude via his account. So, I mean, like, put a Digimon inside of one of those things and just watch all hell break loose. That's why it's been banned. It's possible that sends signals to nerves and muscle tissue somehow, but that's only conjecture. Electrical signals control the movement of the human body, and very little is known about the digitization of mental data in Eden. How could something so dangerous fall into the hands of kids? We have to confiscate them, and soon. Of course, but don't do anything yet. We tip our hand, some of the kids might get rid of the devices. To make sure we don't miss a single one, we need to catch them red-handed. You're right, but how? Who wins the next test? Tomorrow, it's the first of the finals. Good, give them the test as normal, we'll catch them in the act. Understood, stopping the cheating is important, but please make confiscating the moles your top priority. Tomorrow we'll log into Eden and find the students using the moles. You have to determine if they really are using the moles to cheat. But why would they use such a dangerous tool just to cheat on tests? There might be another reason. How are things on your end? All 40 students are in the classroom. Has the test started? Yep, they started writing. It really doesn't look like they're cheating. Alright, here I go. Okay, I'm in. Just as I thought. They're all in Eden. How? They're all taking the test! Hacker must be controlling them. I think I get it now. What's going on? No time to explain. I'll explain later. Just continue the test for now. So next gate. You know where the students are. Grade 3, Class C, hideaway URL. They skipped out on the test and hidden in that place. It's only natural they get caught right away in any public areas. Let's hurry. They'll disappear when the test finishes.
Now, just so you're aware, that sort of technology is not only is it available, but it's used. Now, making it indistinguishable from the human body is not possible yet, but tiny enough that it can just fit on your eye. That's a thing now.
That's basically
In fact,
already.
Well, no, it is doable. Not only is it doable, but I interact with people who use it. The latest meta in Google glasses are basically that. They're indistinguishable from regular glasses, and they're basically effectively hooked up directly to the internet. Is it good? Are they? Is it something that I would say definitely needs to happen? No, and honestly, I find it frustrating to deal with the people that use it because they like to use it in extremely loud voiceover mode.
Well, of course.
But,
Aren't those kids in Class C? They're talking about something, but we're too far away to hear. Probably more kids inside. We can't let them get wind of us. So, how can we get close without them noticing us? This is cyberspace, and we're hackers. There must be a way. Yes. I guess we haven't used his power in this game yet. However, we did in Cyber Sleuth, so obviously we just turn invisible. Doesn't do this time of day. I'm so bored. Still, it's better than taking a test. Isn't the class almost over? Let's go back to the others. Test about to finish. Let's go. You must be moving really slow. Like, wouldn't the test take like 30, 40 minutes or something? That's just a really small test. No, it's a final. It has to be a big test. There they are. And then he fell over. Seriously? That's so funny. See, they're all hanging out here. Hey, Shigenobu, you better not screw up this test for us, or you'll be sorry. No, I won't. Don't write the same answers like last time. They'll know we cheated. Sorry, I'll be more careful this time. Takashi, your dad's the best. I love this tool. I wonder why they don't sell it in stores. Dunno, but it's good for us. Should be happy, Shigenobu. You're finally making yourself useful. Yeah. Right? We're real grateful. You should be grateful to us, too. That's what's going on. Class A students making Shigenobu take the test for them. He's the one controlling them back in the classroom. He's impressive. Controlling 1 or 2 people is hard enough, but 40? They're writing different answers for each person. Why would someone that smart let people like them push him around? I swear I'm literate. He's smart, but he's not tough. I get it. He's smart but not brave enough to stand up to them. He must be so frustrated. Looks like the test is finished. It's finished. Let's get back. Shigenobu will see you tomorrow for the next test. I hate them. I hate them so much. I'll make them all pay. They're my puppets. During the next test, that'll be my chance. You'll pay. You'll pay. You'll all pay for what you've done. Nerd rage. This isn't good. Don't you get it? He has temporary control over more than 3 dozen people. If I was tormenting someone like that, there's no way I'd ever let my victim have that kind of control over me. It looks like they don't even know that he can control them. Based on how they were acting just now, they don't seem to have the slightest idea how the moles work. Something that Takashi kid's dad obtained them illegally and gave them to his son. What was he thinking? Now we know how they get the devices and how they're cheating. We should probably stop them. But they deserve to suffer a little first. Ryuji, you're a little bit of a sociopath, my dude. I'm just going to be honest. If we just stopped them now, everything would have been fine. But you always have to go to these weird extremes.
A little bit of a sociopath?
Yeah. Yeah. It reminds me of the aquarium mission. Like, this dude just cannot let things lie. He has to take them to their extremes. It's actually a little uncomfortable for someone who's ostensibly playing the role of a hero. Not another test. Chill out, it's not like we have to take it. You right about that? Hey, Shigenobu, hurry up and get started. The test's about to start. Get ready. Shigenobu? No. What do you mean, no? I'm through doing what you say. Look, you're not taking a test today. You're doing something else. I'm gonna make you take embarrassing TikTok videos of yourself doing a dumb dance. What's that, a classroom? Everyone's standing up. The bell hasn't rung yet. The test isn't over yet, right? What are you doing? The test isn't finished. What? Ah! Am I hitting the teacher? What are you doing that for? I'm not. My body's moving by itself. We're all holding knives. What are we gonna do? Stop! Stop this right now! Please, stop! Oh no. No, he couldn't have. What's going on? You guys know someone who used to work on Shin Megami Tensei helped write these games? Come on, the class will start climbing the stairs. What is this? You should know. You're the ones who made me use the tool. What? Weren't you taking the test for us? Yeah, I was controlling your bodies and taking the test. Then I thought I'd do a little experiment and figure out how much control I have over you. Didn't the thought ever enter your minds? If I can make you write the answers, what else could I make you do? No way. We're going up onto the roof. The roof. Is Shigenobu making us do it? Shigenobu, stop. This isn't funny. We literally could have stopped all this. Just saying, Ryuji. We're all climbing over the railings one after the other. Such a neat row of students. Watch closely. You look like crazy lemmings, don't you think? Who wants to go first? I know. Let's go in alphabetical order. Abe's first. No way, Shigenobu. Please stop. 3, 2, 1, jump. Wow, we literally could have stopped this already. Literally 24 hours before it even happened. My body just jumped off the roof. Now for the next 10. Here goes. This is getting boring. Now for the rest of you. There, that didn't take long. You've all jumped off the roof. Are we dead? Yep, dead as dodos, all of you. I like that. I bet you wish you didn't push me around so much now. You don't like when I push back, do you? This is my revenge, teacher, and all of you are dead. You're lying. We're still here, right? I can't log out. You have no body to go back to. And I created this cyberspace. If I delete it, you'll disappear forever. Ha.
Dang.
Feel better now? Who are you? Hackers are teacher hired to come to confiscate the moles. You've had your fun. We enjoyed the show. I'm wondering how much that tool is capable of. The show? How could you say that? As an impartial third-party observer, though, I have to say it was a very cowardly act. Cowardly? Getting revenge in a way that didn't give them a chance to fight back. Cowardly is definitely the word. No one could respect you for doing something like that. What would you know? You don't get it. They pick on me every single day, tormenting me and making fun of me. You can never understand what it's like to have people laughing at you or hitting you. I had to do it. No one understands my pain. That's why I did what I did. They all deserved it. Now even you're making fun of me. This is who I am. They make you jump off a roof, just like the rest of them. You can use Digimon, too. Like, you should have seen that coming, dude. Come on, get serious.
This is what it takes to be infinite.
There, I did it for you.
I was going for Shadow the Hedgehog, but yeah, that works too. I mean, it won't be super effective, but this should be amusing. Yeah, it was pretty amusing.
See, it's funny because a dinosaur is dropping a meteor on you.
That's called irony.
Well, the adjective form of metal is metallic, but for irony, it's not that, which is ironic.
I mean, technically true. Do you feel better this time? I wasn't making fun of you. I'm impressed by your determination. Is that what we're calling it? You went about it all wrong. Surely you know that better than anyone.
Clearly, Ryuji is a fan of Undertale.
Just a bit. I do. I should feel better, but I just feel regret. What have I done? I killed people. Lots of people. Yeah, you like 40 of them, in fact. Think crying will make it better, you murderer? What are you gonna do about it? You have no right to blame him. You deserved it. Exactly. Who pushed him to do it? You morons. That's who. We know. You don't need to say it. You've been bullying him, pushing him around for so long. It's only natural he hates us. I'm sorry, Shigenobu. I'm sorry, too. I never want this to happen, says the guy who literally just, you know, I'm just gonna say, attempted to kill 40 people. Looks like y'all learned your lesson. Okay, Snek guy, now. Fooled you! Area network restored. You can log out now. Go back to school and take the test properly. But how? Aren't we dead? What you saw was one of Shigenobu's memories. Memories aren't just a log of things that have actually happened. I extracted the fantasy of what he was planning to do to you, converted the data, and recreated it in cyberspace. This is such a crock. Ryuji, absolutely none of this was necessary, by the way. I know that in your mind, this is probably, quote-unquote, teaching them a lesson, but it just comes off as completely psychotic. You're not really dead. You're sitting at your desk in the classroom. Mr. Matsuyama keeps an eye on you. Converted the data. How? Only a top hacker could do something like that. Of course, it's impossible to access people's memories in Eden. There's a brief window when the new memories you just created can be copied before they're saved on the server. What? That just sounds completely nonsensical. Luckily, you've been thinking about your plan over and over again for the last few days. I just waited for the window and took the data. Then I just recreated it in cyberspace to match your inputs. Took a lot of time to adjust the data because they were fantasies, not memories of things that actually happened. The images were fuzzy. Stayed up all night doing it, and legally it's a gray area. Basically, it was a lot of work. So none of it was real. How do you...
He faked the snuff video.
Yeah.
Mess with this guy.
He legit made a snuff film. Like, dude, I don't even know what to do with that. Those are real. How do you know how to do that? And how do you even know how memory data works? Who are you? One of our hackers has a special talent when it comes to memory data. But we couldn't log out. Temporarily cut this whole area off from the network. You couldn't log out because the signal was too weak. So I'm alive. What a relief. That always makes you think about how you behaved. If this is real, you wouldn't have a second chance like this. I get it. I won't do anything like that again. You're going to tell us everything about how you and your father got the moles. Names, places, everything. Gulp. I haven't killed anyone. Exactly. It was all virtual. If I feel this bad even though it was just virtual, how would I feel if I had really killed them? You've been through one heck of a simulation. Thank you for stopping me. No problem. We could have done it 24 hours ago, but we wanted to screw with you first. I told your teacher about all this. He's got a message for you. After apologizing to Shigenobu, you will all take makeup tests for all subjects. If anyone was caught cheating, everyone will repeat the 3rd grade. That's right, you're going back to elementary school. You'll have to start all over again. You won't leave the public education curriculum until your late 30s. What do you mean?
Oh, well, that's a relief. That's when my mom says that I can date.
Oh, that's harsh. What do you mean, what? I'd say it's being lenient. Just taking makeup tests and repeating the third grade, everything compared to being dead. That's... Yeah, okay. You're right, I'll try my best to do it on my own this time. Good luck to you too, Shigenobu. Thanks.
Do the moan.
That case was a lot of trouble, and I made Erika do something that might not be entirely legal. I mean, there's probably no legal precedent on it, so she's probably not going to jail, but I'm just saying, that was super sketch, dude. I didn't know Erika could manipulate memory data. Didn't she tell you memory data's been moved to an Eden server? Her brain's actually a server itself. She tests her own memory data, that's why she knows how it works. She's always been a great hacker because of me, but after her accident and being treated by Kamashiro, she actually surpassed me. It's nothing. I don't want to talk about it. Have you ever heard of the brain in a vat hypothesis? It posits that the world you will see is a virtual world that your brain shows you, just like Eden. I can't really explain it properly, but... For Erika, the memories here in Eden are her. For me, too, the digitized Erika is the real her. When you think of it like that...
It's derived from Cartesian philosophy. It's his entire thing about what you can actually know and be certain in knowing. And he's like, okay, so we're going to break this down to what can we actually, you're like, oh, well, what can we see? And, or what you can sense. And the entire thing with that is like, well, what if it's literally just your brain in a vat being fed electrical signals from what he described as an evil genius. But the entire thing with that is basically, you could liken it to like an evil angel or like evil malevolent intelligence. Some kind of spectral, like malevolence that is like acting against you. Rocco's basilisk would be a good example of this, if you're familiar with that.
Yeah.
And so that's actually where ultimately he comes to the conclusion of, really, the only thing that I can know for certain, the only thing I know for real, is that I am. And the reason why I know that I am is because I think, ergo, I am. And that's where cogito ergo sum comes from.
Checks out.
So, yeah.
When you think of it like that, maybe the virtual murders Shigenobu just committed are actually no different from killing people in real life. Except for, the consequences part.
That's an exceedingly solopolistic, resolution, conclusion.
Like, honestly, it really kind of was... Okay, maybe this is a headcanon. Maybe the writers didn't intend for it to come off this way. I'm just gonna say, Ryuji isn't literal, honest-to-God sociopath. It's not that he doesn't know what morals are, it's that he doesn't care. As long as he gets what he wants at the end of the day, it doesn't matter who he hurts. Because in his mind, he's the hero. He's done the right thing, because he quote-unquote scared him straight. When 24 hours prior to all of this, we could literally have stepped in and been like, stop. Just stop. Get some help. We could have circumvented all of this, but no, he wanted to make a spectacle out of it. He wanted to torture them and emotionally manipulate them, and probably gave Shigenobu some level of PTSD and Nam flashbacks for the rest of his life. He just wanted to make a show out of it to make himself feel like he was doing something correct. But in the end, he's really, really freaking unhinged. What he did to the lady in the aquarium scenario was kind of the same thing. We could have let it go. We could have let her have her replica aquarium, and she could lock herself in her own little virtual reality bubble, and she would have been fine. She wouldn't have done a damn thing at that point. But he had to make a point.
I mean, yeah, because just, with this and Shigenobu, going forward, I guarantee you that he's going to, like, any time something bad happens, he's going to think to himself, it's like, oh God, is this actually happening? Or is this just, Ryuji messing with me again? Because now that he's exhibited that he can do this, it's like, yeah, there's going to be just a sword of Damocles over his head of, like, at any point, I can just, like, gaslight you. Using the internet gaslighting.
I can make you believe literally anything, because I have the power. if it's something you thought about at some point, I can weaponize it against you. That is completely unhinged. Maybe in ways the writers didn't stop to contemplate, but that's genuinely horrifying.
Yeah. You know what this is? You know what we've done? We've effectively made him into Aizen. Because this is effectively Aizen's power.
Yeah! No, it is!
Except Aizen actually had convictions. He actually was trying to, like, make things of this, rather than just, like, I have a vague sense of justice.
I'm going to bully some high school kids and give them permanent PTSD. Why? Because it's funny to me.
Rather than, hey, don't you think it's, like, messed up how like, God is actually just, like, a thoughtless, unthinking vegetable? Don't you think that it's wrong how there's no sense of justice or, underlying current of morality? Or that, evil is punished? Don't you think that's messed up? Don't you think reality could be better? Well, actually, I've never really thought about it that way. And therein lies the rub.
That is entirely the point I'm trying to make.
And yet, that guy that's trying to make the world better, we're gonna throw him in super jail.
Yep. Why? Because we can.
They never do it, they never do anything about Aizen apart from just throw him into super jail.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's...
But as I understand it, basically, their resolution was like, yeah, his immortality is on a level that even we can't comprehend, so we can't actually kill him. Bleach is weird.
Yeah. Fascinating, but really weird.
Yeah. I wish Tite Kubo did more with it. I'd like to see more of, like, especially Western Soul Society. But, I mean, I'm just kind of resigned to the fact that he's really not going to do anything. Because, just, like, Weekly Shonen Jump just burned him too hard, and now he's once bitten, twice shy.
Yeah. You guys have zero camaraderie. Who cares?
Zero camaraderie?
Yeah, if you do the heavy training, it actually lowers camaraderie among those Digimon. But those are Farm Island only Digimon who have never been in any real fights, which is the only way you build up camaraderie, apart from a couple items. So, yeah.
Right.
Boom. Alright, the real story gets underway now. Instead of just sociopathy.
I kind of feel like we just need to accept, Ryuji the psychopath.
As a malware reinstalled the server yielded any intel.
You find any more children we can traumatize?
Not a bite. No conclusive information has flowed through it. Still, it looks like there's tons of data related to digital waves coming through. Digital waves? Yeah, it seems like they're using them to make progress on some large-scale project. It's headed up by researcher Sudo, and it looks like the study is really taking off. Not to dive pretty deep into the data, we'll just have to be patient and wait. I see. We're keeping you busy? I'm running all over lately. Traumatizing kids, ruining ladies' lives, the usual. Network system malfunctions are becoming a frequent occurrence. Can't find the cause of them no matter where I look. It's not a bug, and they haven't been hacked. Could be influenced that digital wave abnormality, couldn't it? Oh, I heard the same thing when down in Akihabara, too. Tokyo's getting flipped, turned upside down. Was that a Fresh Prince reference, or was that just a turn of phrase? The world may never know.
いつも以上にどんよりし
This is how I came to
ざわざわする
Prince of Akihabara.
この世の
Things getting heavier, things getting noisy. It's like the end of the world out there.
Some kind of crazy, noisy, bizarre town, perchance.
Cats and dogs living together, mass hysteria. It's me. Yeah, okay. Saxon?
That would be Mega 10. Granted, I mean, not gonna lie, Gozer would not be out of place in Digimon at all.
No, it really wouldn't.
I am an incredibly androgynous cosmic god being. It's like, yeah, okay,
Must be
in line.
Tuesday already. It's not they want to rumble with the demons, they don't want us to interfere. They're gonna settle everything on their own. Oh boy, they're super serial about this. Jamie Kin's in for a world of hurt.
あいつはどうした
Where's Snexke? Who knows? Haven't seen him today.
Meanwhile, Snexke is running up and down Akihabara going, where's the plot?
Why does he define the next NPC? Have you seen Snexke?
あいつはどこだ
Where is he? What's he doing? He...
Yeah, about that.
Where's the next
Oh, there he
NPC? Been running up and down Akihabara. Are you nervous? Yeah. When did you get there? You don't know it. You know I don't look back there. So I have a Vidramon. Just thinking out loud here. Why am I here, you ask? You're going to meet that mysterious hacker K, aren't you?
Oh my god, I just realized something.
What's that?
Okay, so, hear me out.
Alright.
We have Vidramon.
Yes.
They have Wormmon.
Yes.
Tose has Ankylomon. Are we going to become O2?
Well, no one has Hawkmon or, was it Angelomon? I forget what... God,
Gatomon
left...
was part of their team.
Yeah, no, I know
Yeah.
she was. I forget which form she used for, Akilamon. Or was... Wait, no. There's Akilamon and... Gatomon. And they turned into something else. I don't remember. Wow, Yoli left so little impact on me, I don't remember what her DNA Digivolve form was.
You know, I gotta say, Purple Eyes, what the fuck, probably, had the most O2. Considering that, like, the most I think of Davis now is just like, oh yeah, he's the one who harasses himself with his jacket. I'm like, oh wait, no, that's just the abridged version.
Erica said, I'm worried. Go with him. Your promise to come alone. Erica said that a Digimon doesn't count as someone here. Personally, I don't think you should go at all. I'm not a person, I'm a Digimon. So you are alone. Erica thought that it was strange for him to do something pro bono. You must have an ulterior motive. Is that Ryuji? Huh?
エリカに聞いたぞ
I heard the details from Erica.
これ以上
Don't involve yourself with K
奴
anymore.
の狙いが何で
I don't know what his motive is, but the demons are going to be crushed by Zaxxon. Stay out of it.
Oh yeah, that entire thing about have we determined that K is actually the person who stole our account yet?
I think that it's been very heavily implied. I don't think he's come out and said it just yet.
Oh, okay. So I actually I looked it up just because I'm like, K. Our name is Keisuke. Yeah. So I mean, yeah, K is the person who stole our account ultimately. So I just wasn't sure if that had been revealed yet or not. It's pretty ham-handed.
I don't think they have, but again, it was pretty obvious from the start. So what are we going to say? We want to know his motive. I'm the one involving him, or if he's dangerous, I'll take him out.
If he's dangerous, I'll take him out.
毛が生え揃った
Punk
I'm a loose
barely
cannon,
hair
I don't-
on his sack shouldn't go around acting like a tough guy. Wow,
Hey,
dude.
Hey, I have hair. Oh, no, I don't.
You know how much trouble it'll cause us if something happens to you? Not all that much. I'm kind of incompetent. If you're going, then I'm going with you.
I'm not just incompetent. I'm extremely incompetent.
So much you're hanging alone, huh?
するな
Don't worry, I'll keep out of sight. You get in this next day's device.
はーい
Roger. Don't chase him too far now. Mask.
I'm extremely
Master.
incompetent, and I have a very low self-esteem, and also I cry easily. Why am I telling you this?
Signal from K saying meet me at the Demon's Den. I better hurry over there. Oops. I sent a message from my team by accident. Ignore it, okay? Oh, you sent me a number cipher. Dimitri run a cafe out of his home. Hootie, he's a vendor now. Check it out if you've never been. 444477777. This is encrypted. Broken. I flunked my math test the other day. Extra classes are so boring. Is math hard for you? Oh, that's right. I was like, who's Chica? I was like, oh wait, that's the NPC from Cyber Sleuth that we accidentally, like, actually had a moment of charisma, and she's now our girlfriend, basically. It's like I actually forgot that Snek rolled a nat 20 on his charisma check.
How is it that we accidentally successfully flirt with girls in a game, and yet we can't even do this in real life?
Shut up.